from 12 feet out, and it's good. He's got 11.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Now Edwards, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. He dishes it to Childress. 6 to shoot. Edwards passes to Murphy. Tries a three. Can't get it to go. And the Kings going the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and you look back to last year, these two teams were very evenly matched. They split the two games that they played.
Raptors moving the ball around. The rebound by Blake. The Kings have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Person with a screen on Murphy. Here's Bryan. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Mr. Moves got 8 points here in this quarter. Going back for a second to your comment, Steve, and the standoff these teams played to last year, it may have been an indicator of how closely matched the teams in the middle of both conferences were.
Well, we know these two teams were certainly closely matched.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Hey, Kevin, Mr. Moves in that last game against the Timberwolves was just a man on a mission. He finished with 19 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. He was a big factor in helping the team come out ahead and continue their great play.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
Here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Here's Mr. Moves. 16 points for him. From deep. Another three for Sacramento.
Yeah, you love the tenacity, guys. His will to win, his love of the game is just beautiful.
Murphy with the ball. To the left wing. Lets it go from deep. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut back down to 12 as they get that one from Edwards.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's guarded by Murphy. Person with a screen on Murphy. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bryan. And another three for Sacramento.
They need to get somebody on him. They've got to cover him like a blanket. He's killing them from outside this period. Hitting his third of the second quarter there.
Here's Murphy. Here's Childress. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Childress has got 10 points.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Townsend, the pass to Bryan. Shoots a three. And another three for Sacramento.
12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
And Murphy kicks to Edwards. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Toronto shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Here's Mr. Moves. Edwards defending. Park passes to Bryan. Over to the left wing. Takes the three. Toronto grabs the miss. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets.
No doubt the Denver fans want to see the Nuggets take that game.
Blake kicks to Edwards. They get a hand on it. And now the Kings fast break.
Wow, that was unbelievable.
at
How
that.
about that?
Look at that. Raptors trail by 17. He kicks it to Childress. Passes it to Edwards. Sacramento's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Here's Bryan, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Toronto, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Blake for three, good. Blake's got 13.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Mr. Moves. 26 points for him. Here's Park. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Kings lead by 18.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
Here's Bryan. And he gets it to go. Mr. Moves got 28.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket, and tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
Here's Woolridge. Puts up the baby hook. That misses off the backboard. Raptors trail by 20. And he gets it to go.
Flowers. Assist goes to
Here's Mr. Moves. And he has 28 points for the game. Puts up a three. That's good. Mr. Moves got 31 points.
Wow, this is simply an amazing performance he's putting on here.
And here's Edwards. He's got 6. That is good.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. So both teams making some changes here. The Kings shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. The Raptors shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Doubled by Bryan. Out to the wing. There's the pass to Dillon. Puts it up from 12. And Woolridge pulls it down.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Now McGee inside. Nails the baby hook. McGee's got his first basket.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Out to the wing. Hollins passes to Flowers.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Into Woolridge. Stolen away. Now the Raptors moving it up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Heads-up play on both ends there. Transition basketball, the steal and the quick push.
Steve, that's how it should be played. I mean, rapid-fire basketball.
Bryan passes to Woolridge. Another three for Sacramento.
This is really the story of the game here. They've been excellent from behind the arc.
Here's Edwards and the powerful one-handed slam. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
There's the pick. The dish to Hollins. 6 to shoot. Here's the floater. Rebound by the Kings. Bryan passes to Shaw. For the three. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.